Well, I have a reason why I say that God thinks that you are precious. The Word of God is something that gives hope to others, not pushes other people down. But you need to walk with me and listen to me carefully for this message. Because if you do, I believe that your life may be changed and you can get a new way to perceive how God sees you and a new way that you can see God. First point of why you are precious. He created you in His own image. Genesis 1 verses 26 and 27 says so. All other creations till the sixth day when God created man was spoken into being. Like, let there be light, and let there be the separation of night and day, and the sun and the moon and the stars and the animals. He never said anything more. It was always a let there be, and it became.
Come on.
When He created man, though, He gave it much more detail than all other of His creations. He said, I'm going to make him in my image. Doesn't that make us much more special than any other creation God has made? Just being in His image. So to the kids, I know this is the kids service, right? So whatever that people may call you at school, they might call you ugly, and you might even call yourself ugly. But let me tell you, you were created in the image of God. So this means something else too. Do not curse, ridicule, hurt, kill, or destroy any other human being, not even yourself, because you were created in the image of God. Anytime you do something hurtful or harmful, remember that you're doing it straight at the image of God. Next point of why you are precious. He made you ruler over everything. Genesis 1 verses 26, the second portion said that God wanted man to have dominion over His creation on earth. He made you kings and queens and princes and princesses. You aren't underprivileged. That's the devil's lie. You're not a mess. That's devil's lie as well. He made you rule over every situation. He gave you dominion over creation. Next point of why you are precious. God saw that the sixth day He created man, and listen to this, it was very good. Not good, it was very good. There's a huge difference between good and very good. Let there be light, let there be ocean, let there be all the lights in the sky, the animals in the sky, the under the sea, everything that critters on the land. Every time that day was over, it says, God saw what He had made and it was good. It was good. And then He created man. God saw what He had made and it was very good. So whoever's trying to tell you that you're not worth it, you're not special, remember, God called you very good. You were the best of His creations. Next, you are peculiar to God. You're special. Not everybody over here, God doesn't see you as one person. God sees you as individual, special, and loved people. There's no one else like you in the world. There may be multiple people that are similar, but no one exactly like you. No one will ever be born like you or has been born like you. Even identical twins have different fingerprints, have different structures of the eye. What does that tell you? He made you so precious and individual that He could love each and every single one of you. Next. Before He created man, He made all provisions and blessing for him. Even though I'm giving out the answer, pop quiz question. Did God create man before the Garden of Eden or after the Garden of Eden? After. After, right? God didn't make just man to be on earth and say, God, I'm waiting for your creations. He made everything and then put man in it. He had all the provisions and blessings ready for him. That's what I'm saying. God sees you as so precious that He has all the things ready for you already. All the things that you're praying for, know that it's ready for you. It's stuck in heaven. It's just waiting for the right time to come. The beautiful universe, everything that He created in the Garden of Eden, including the precious tree, the miraculous tree of life, He provided that all for man. And I'm sure that I don't have to give you any more proof that God thinks that you are precious. So right now, anyone that's sitting next to you, behind you, shout it loud and proud and say, I am precious.
I am precious.
Next, the next piece of the verse is I am precious and I am honorable, right? So man, woman, kid, you are honorable. So you might be saying, well, you still don't know my story. How can you say that I am honorable? Again, you have to walk with me and listen to me on the scripture that I'm saying. This is the unchanged word of God that gives hope. This never lies. Alright. The first point of why you are honorable. God visited God visit and fellowship with man every day in the Garden of Eden, right? At daybreak, God used to come down from heaven. So think of the scenario here. God is sitting on the throne, right? And there are all these angels and cherubims around him, worshiping him 24/7. There's glorious light and singing and praising. Yet God came down from that great place to earth to spend time with you, man. Why? Because you are honorable. I mean, you don't have to think of it as a whole prayer service or anything. Maybe God came down. Maybe Adam talked about what just went on with the day, how he made friends with the hippopotamus, stuff like that. And maybe God and Adam took a walk around the Garden of Eden. I don't know, but God spent time with Adam because he thought that we were all precious and honorable. Next, the privilege to call the names for all the animal kingdom, all the animals in the animal kingdom that God gave man. So the next pop quiz question: who named the animals? Adam, not God, right? Adam. God didn't take the privilege to name all the animals, all the things that he created, but he gave Adam, man, the chance to name all the creations. Remember that man is still a creation of God himself, but he was so honorable in the rest of God's creations that he was given the privilege to name all of them. All right. Next, God gave glory and honor to man. This can be found in Psalms 8, verses 3-5, and then 6. It says that God has only made us a little lower than himself. That he made all the angels not bow down to us, but see us as special, only a little bit lower than God. Why would he do that to one of his creations, not everything else? Because he knows that we are honorable. Next. Okay, preacher girl, you might be right about what you said, but why is my life a mess? Why do some people why do some people suicide every single day? Why do some people want to die? I mean, yeah, sure, you just preached just a good 10 minutes about how people were precious and honorable, so what is going on here? I'll tell you. The evil one did not like this. His name is Lucifer, Satan. He once enjoyed the same privilege of God's love, care, and provision, and the great fellowship and communication with God. Because of his sin, he was cast out of heaven and lost all his godly privileges. Let's make this clear here, especially with the kids. How do you guys picture Satan? Yeah? Is he like big and scary and dark with fangs with blood and stuff? I used to think the same way too. I was scared every time there was a dark room. In my mind, Satan's over there. But Satan is actually one of the most greatest and most beautiful creations of God. Why was he cast down? Why is he so envious of us? Because he lost all that glory when he was with God. And now he is always vowing to destroy us from gaining that same love as well. What did he do once he came to the Garden of Eden? A, entice them to do sin. B, he brought the love of the world into their life, not the love of God. C, we know that he's a thief. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Next, we can see 1 John 2, verses 15-17. The love of the world is not something that we should go after.